Hey guys, this is the part 2 of the bullet journal that I had to snip for the mental health because it got too long. So let's pick up where we left off. But basically, like, this is just an exercise I'm doing this month. I'm not going to do this again in January. But every day you look at yourself in the mirror and you write down something positive. Whether you have beautiful eyes or whether or not you are a strong woman, fighter, and protector of yourself. Like, it can be abstract if, or it can be as conceited as you want. Like, let yourself be conceited. If you've been told your whole life that you're not this and you're not that, sometimes you need a month to just stare at yourself in the mirror and be like, fucking beautiful. Write it down so you remember that you're beautiful. And whenever you're not feeling beautiful, go back to the month that you did this and remind yourself. Just go through the list. Like, this is something for you to continue benefiting from after you've written it. And I have the Dutch doors again. This time it wasn't so much to hide as it was to make my lists perfect, because I love my lists and I love them to be perfect. And I have my goals. And kind of like, these are some personal goals. These are some more like academic career goals, and this is more like personal goals. And they're just ideally going to meet in the middle, but I probably don't have that many goals. Goals are hard to write and stuff. And like, I just chose a few things from like things that I saw on Pinterest, little journaling prompts that I saw on Pinterest, like 5 things you wish others knew about you. I am lovable because dot dot dot. Where do you hold stress and tension? This one was like my most important one because like I clench my jaw and like my back teeth will hurt when I'm stressed. And like, I mean, a few years ago I was like, oh, why do my teeth hurt? Like, I wonder if my wisdom teeth are growing in. No, I was clenching my jaw and I never realized I was clenching my jaw so hard. I was like probably causing some damage there. Triggers and strategies. So not just what triggers me, but what I can do next time. And of course I'm working with my therapist to fill this one out. Um, Best character traits. This is all to like kind of uplift yourself too. Um, 3 things that scare you and why, and I'm still working that one out. I'll probably be flipping through to this one well into January because I really bit off a lot to chew for December, and I'm not sure that I will actually fill out my spread. Um, Greatest challenges right now. 10 worst habits and how they affect you. Like I said, like, I totally took too big a bite with this one. I tried to put all the things in it. And yeah. How do you want to be remembered? Now, this one isn't so much like, if you die, how do you want people to remember you? And like all melodramatic. But like, no, like if someone meets you on the street and they never see you again, how would you want them to remember you? If you took a class with someone and it was just one of those like classroom friends that you're not like gonna see unless you're taking a class again next semester, but then you don't, so you don't see them ever again, how would you want that person to remember you? Ideal life and strategies to get there. As you can see, it's fucking blank because I've been working on the other stuff. Um, and my who was kind to you today from my week of mindfulness. I went ahead and made like a little tracker for that specifically to track everyone who was nice to me today. Because like I felt like that was so beneficial to me because sometimes we can feel very alone and we don't need to feel very alone because there are people who are kind to us. Now, you do have to leave your house. There are a few days, like here, alone day. Like, I was alone the whole time. Like, I could put my own name there. I was kind to myself that day. But if you don't leave the house, don't feel bad if you don't have a name to put. Like, you didn't leave the house. It's not your fault. And instead of doing like affirmations, I did astrology because like that kind of like jives with me and makes me feel there's just something about like interstellar fate, you know. And I just took a few things from Chani Nicholas and Susan Miller. Those are like my 2 go-to astrologers. I like Chani Nicholas better for doing affirmations, and if you read her horoscopes, you'll know why. And my sun sign is Libra, my rising sign is Cancer, so I just kind of like divvied them up into their own little columns. Since I had some extra time, whenever I snipped this mental health video in half, I decided that I would show you guys my affirmation for the whole like year from December, well, from November to December next year, because that is when Jupiter will be in Sagittarius all throughout that time. And I thought, wow, like how lucky it is that like I did start this in November. It's probably not going to last me to December, but like this goes for my entire year. So I bookmarked it using like just my washi tape to make like a little bookmark like we know how to do. And I just kind of want to like run through like, and this is completely from Chani Nicholas, and this is why I like her. So she has several different things here. Um, as a fire sign, Sagittarius takes action, diversifying its directions and open to new experiences. And then here I have like a little line that says trust your intuition. And then, another little snippet of information about Jupiter, and then another little like affirmation like a time to unpack and heal. Since I started therapy in October, I was like, oh man, like this is perfect. Like the universe is coming together to help me. Which can really make you feel better if you feel that. If that's what astrology does for you. Um, do not doubt. It was a really, really good one to put there. And then, as you see, I broke it down all the way. Like my columns for Libra and Cancer are much larger. And this is a lot more heavily decorated than my other astrology page as far as like that goes. Like I was really like washi tape dependent on my other one. But this one was before I had all that washi tape. This is whenever I only had the gold washi tape. But for Libra, my little things were like amplifies your voice, opportunities multiply. Third house of mind and intellect, communication is kind of where everything's happening. But for Cancer, it's like let go of what keeps you from growing. You will appreciate your creative projects more. Sixth house of work projects, work life, health issues. And for Libra, the overall impact is right here, awareness of the impact of your words. And for Cancer, it's awareness of the impact of your efforts. And so whenever I'm just kind of feeling a little bit like lost as to like what my goals for the year are, I look at this and it's motivating for me. This is what astrology does for me. Maybe for you it's religion. Maybe you're going to put some scripture here, or your affirmations don't have to be all of that like Pinteresty like quotes and like you are enough. I mean, like that's good to have in your bullet journal, but maybe that doesn't give you the substance and the feeling that fate is on your side. And if you are a religious person, maybe that's for you. I'm more spiritual millennial, so for me astrology is my go-to. Um, and as far as I am doing a vision board. This kind of falls into mental health. I'm doing a vision board for the year ahead. And all I really did was I tore a page out of the back and I put it here and I washi taped it on both sides and creased it. I'm not exactly happy with this and I might take it out, but at the same time, I might leave it there. And we will look at this vision board more once I finish it, and if I do take the page out, I will probably show you guys in the video how to do like how I did the washi tape, at least, because washi tape can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky devil to deal with. But I really hope that this video has helped you and inspired you to put more mental health into your bullet journal. I certainly like to decorate the outside of my stuff with washi tape. So I look forward to the next one. Bye.